I follow the Musquash down to Gorky Park, listening to the wave of change. On August summer night, soldiers passing by, listening to the wave.
Okay, here on Unbridled, we actually have a very well set up and equipped dive operation. So right now we are in our dive room, which is where we have our nitrox membrane system and also our normal air compressor. So if you don't know, for scuba diving, having nitrox is actually a really big help when you're doing multiple dives in one day, because what is the danger about diving, or known as getting bent, is the actual nitrogen you intake into your body when you go diving. So on nitrox, it's a higher percentage of oxygen in the air you're breathing and less nitrogen in the air you're breathing. So therefore, in the simplest terms, you'll have less nitrogen and you can actually do more dives throughout the day, and it's safer to do more dives throughout the day without the risk of getting bent as easily. So our nitrox system, or membrane system right here, and then our air system. So whichever type of diving you want to do, if you want to go deeper, you can always use just normal air. If you want to do more repetitive dives, you can have the nitrox system right here. Also on board Unbridled, we have around every size of BCD and every size wetsuit you could possibly need. 18 dive tanks in total, and we have also 8 air banks. So if we need to do a quick turnaround, we can just open our banks, fill a dive tank in 30 seconds, and then we're ready to go off diving again.
The wind of change blows straight into the face of time, like the storm winds that will ring the freedom bell for peace.
Okay, so for our dive compressor, this is actually a water-cooled dive compressor. So for how to use this one in general, it's very simple. So you have on-off, self-explanatory, and then you have 32 and 36%. This is for the nitrox that I've previously talked about. So that would be the percent of oxygen in the air you'd like to breathe. And also you have a valve, so we can either take from the actual nitrox membrane system back here or just normal air. Then this is at like the control board for all this stuff. So we have 2 separate nitrox banks, 1 air bank up here. We have an air analyzer to see what the percentage of oxygen is in the air that's coming out of the membrane system. And then just normal fill pressure, supply pressure, and fill the tanks right here with these whips, which we can fill 4 tanks at a time with.
And them say, here comes trouble, here comes the danger, sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. I and I start recruit soldiers for Selassie army.
So this is our nitrox membrane system. This is also cooled on a chilled loop, so with water. So we have on here simple on-off, emergency stop. We have another air analyzer here. So this will tell you the amount of oxygen in the air that's flowing through here. We have a valve right here, and this is to control how much oxygen you'd like in the air you're breathing. So this one, we can go from 22% oxygen, which is 1% more than normal breathing air, or we can also go all the way up to 40% oxygen or so in the air that's flowing through here. So it's a pretty nice piece of equipment, and it's very user-friendly.
Here comes trouble, here comes the danger, sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. I'm on a start recruit soldiers for Selassie army. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger, welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. You're not for axes who are the general issue in a warning boy.